This is Peterson here with 3 Big Gamer Show. I'm sitting here on the floor of Game Tyrant Expo with Justin Truong and Josh Patel. Wanted to ask these guys a couple questions about the Expo. So, Josh, this is the first time you've been at the Vivint Smart Home Arena, the Jazz's Home Arena. How was it getting into this arena, and kind of tell me a little bit how that happened?
You know, it was just a process, finding out all the particulars of what what does and doesn't work. So there's a lot of troubleshooting, but they were really good to work with. Emily Justice, hey, I don't know where's the camera's at. Is that it?
Right here, we got a camera.
We love Emily Justice. She's been a rock star. We couldn't have done this without her. She's been so helpful, answered a ton of questions. But no, I mean, it really wasn't super complicated. It was just a lot of troubleshooting to make sure it would work.
We love having events like this here in Utah, so we're super excited about it. Justin, kind of tell us a little bit about the the player base, what games we have going on and stuff like that, and the prize pool, most importantly.
Yeah, so we definitely picked Super Smash Brothers because that is our biggest player base in Utah for fighting games. So main stage is Super Smash Brothers Wii U and Super Smash Brothers Melee. So we brought back the old school Melee. And then we also have some side tournaments like League of Legends. There's Street Fighter V, Injustice 2, Tekken 7, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which barely came out not a couple weeks ago, League of Legends. So we also have all those games, try to bring in more of the local community as well for those other games and kind of test the waters to see how those other games are, to see how we can put them on the main stage in the future.
So there's a lot of locals here, but it's not just local boys, right? We got a lot of other people playing, right?
Yeah, so because of our higher prize pool, sorry, didn't answer that press question. So our biggest prize pool is $30,000 for each game each. Wow. So total, we're probably going to be giving out over $75,000 on Sunday, and then you mentioned not local, so we have a lot of countries coming out to compete. So we have players from Japan. We even have a Japanese translator coming out with them, and then we also have Sweden, Mexico, Canada, Australia. I even saw show up. India has also been on the map. So, and then it was cool to see a lot of people on different states around the country. A lot of people from the East Coast, surprisingly. Then we got the Midwest, we got the West Coast. So we even had some people just drive down from Vegas last night, and they're like, "Hey, there's a tournament. Can we still enter?" So they drove down from Vegas last night to come enter.
Awesome. I mean, I love that. That's so cool. So, Josh, how many people, or I don't know who can answer this better, but how many people have entered into the tournament?
So I think we have right about 710 registered competitors.
730 is about the exact number, 730.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, and then over the course of the 3 days, we probably have around somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 people will come over the 3 days. Did
you enter the tournament?
No, man. Even if I did, all I'd do is just make it easier for them to win money, right?
Yeah. For somebody else. Do either of you guys play any of the games that are here today?
I don't play competitively, but I grew up playing Smash. I mean, I remember coming off of elementary, going home to go play the N64 version of Smash with my buddies at his apartment. So, I mean, I grew up loving these games. So, but competitively, no, never, not near this level at all.
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, hey, I think that wraps it up. Where can we find you guys on social media, Game Tyrant, you guys?
So there's a lot of things, but the biggest thing is GTX, gt-x.gg is the event website for when we do future events. And then we're actually building one of the biggest gaming and LAN centers in all of North America. It's going to have that giant dragon fountain as the centerpiece.
Nice.
And when it's all said and done, it'll be about 9,000 square feet.
Wow.
So it'll have an upper deck, lower decks, dedicated virtual reality rooms, and we'll be holding tournaments there on a monthly and weekly basis. We already do that now. We've been doing it for a year, and all of that is actually what led to this happening. So,
awesome. Yeah, where's that going to be?
We'll construction in about a month and a half. It's about 90% of the way, 85% of the way done.
Is that here in Salt Lake?
Yeah, that's in North Salt Lake. It's in North Salt Lake, so just right above Salt Lake City. It's at our Game Tyrant LAN Center currently.
Awesome.
When you're driving down the freeway and you see the great big black and green digital billboard with all the Game Tyrant images on it, that's our billboard and that's our commercial building. And at that back end, we took the whole entire back end of the building and gutted it from floor to ceiling, and it's just pure gaming from top to bottom.
I love that. That is so cool. All right. Well, any other places we can find you guys on social media where you follow on Twitter or anything like that?
Yeah, just follow us on Twitter. So we have our separate. We have Game Tyrant and then Game Tyrant Expo. I would suggest you follow both. On Game Tyrant, you'll follow all the upcoming news, all our reviews that we get, all the new games, sneak peeks. Whenever we go to expos, we also cover that on GameTyrant.com as well. And then also check out, like I said, all the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on that for both Game Tyrant and Game Tyrant Expo.
Fantastic. Love it. Josh, Justin, thanks for sitting down with us for a few minutes. Really appreciate it. We got a really cool event here, and we love having this stuff in Utah. So I'm here with the creators of Rogue Invader. What's your name, sir?
My name is Nathan Reese.
Nathan, nice to meet you. So tell us just a quick elevator pitch. Tell us about your game.
Okay, Rogue Invader is an advanced retro shooter that deals with you, the human race, invading an alien planet, as opposed to the other way around where you're always defending against the aliens. But you can only do it one soldier at a time because your fleet ran out of all the drop pods minus one, or except for one. So it has roguelike elements, and it has permadeath. You have to rebuild your whole arsenal based on what you find down the alien planet and send it up to your fleet. And if your soldier dies, you have to send down a new one, but he can at least benefit from all the resources and weapons that he gathered from the previous soldier's run. And the goal is to end the war with the aliens and defeat the King Xeno, who is the final boss and instigator of all of this bad stuff against the humans. And so that's our game in a nutshell.
Awesome. I got to sit down and play the game for a minute. It was a lot of fun, good time. I played the demo version. When is the full release? When are we expected to release this game?
Okay, we're slated to hit like literally the first day of February of 2018. So it's really close. We have the whole game. It's built. We weren't able to show all that in the demo. A lot of options, like there's customization options you can do. You can adjust the weapons to your play style. Get more armors, different armors. We even have secrets to get better weapons and such. Like all the stuff that I really love out of video games, we put in there. And one thing I wanted to mention, it is black and white on purpose. There's nothing wrong with your camera. This is the look that I grew up with as a kid on my old black and white Macintosh computer, and so I wanted to keep that retro feel and also kind of an alien feel at the same time. Just kind of fits with our theme of our game.
Well, it definitely has that retro feel and that retro look, so it did a good job even with the sound, with the visuals. It looks really great, and it plays really great. It played really nice.
Thank you very much.
Kudos to you guys on that.
Thank you.
What platform are we looking to release this on?
Oh, this will be Mac and PC, and on Steam, and I believe probably Humble Bundle. That's what we have slated, and we're going to try to hit all the distributions that we can, but mainly Steam is where we're going to be.
Get it out there as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, cool. Appreciate you talking with us, guys. Thank you so much. And this is Rogue Invader. Here, make sure to look for it in February. We're here talking with the creators, the developers of Crashnauts, the game. So, real quick, thanks for talking with us. Yeah. Give us a quick introduction of what Crashnauts is.
Yeah, so Crashnauts is a 2D shooter, kind of in the vein of the old shooters like Quake or Unreal Tournament, but 2D, and it's a bit of a side-scroller too, so it's a competitive shooter, play against your friends. It's great for local play. There's also online play, but it's just a lot of fun on the couch with your buddies, or if they're online as well, so...
So I've played a couple rounds of this already, and I could see this being a friendship ender type of game. Have we seen that?
I wouldn't say friendship ender, but definitely some back and forth. So you want revenge once your friend's killing you multiple times, and usually you get the chance to do that. So,
absolutely, absolutely. It's actually a really great game. It's out on Steam right now, right?
Yeah. So 2 months ago, we released for early access on Steam right now. So we're still finishing some things with it, but it's getting there. It's getting pretty close, but you can buy it right now on Steam, yeah.
What's the price point at, and when do we have an out of early access plan?
Yeah, so the price point right now is $10, and then our plan for final release, finishing out features, is January of 2018, so...
Okay, perfect. And then where can we find you guys? Where can our listeners find you guys, find your game? Tell us all that stuff.
Yeah, so definitely on Steam, also Crashnauts.com, on Twitter as well, and find us all there, but probably the best place is just Crashnauts.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit and letting us try out your game. It's fantastic, a lot of fun, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. This is Peterson from the floor of the Game Tyrant Expo. Thank you for Game Tyrant and Josh Patel for putting on this fantastic event. Until next time, this is the 3-Bit Gamer Show logging off.